probably the one at Leeds, just because it's like a day out with us as well, with the boys. Never played in Leeds as well. I mean, the closest we played down there was Sheffield, many years ago. But yeah, Leeds is a really good fun. And like I said, all the boys are going to be staying over, so it's going to be like another party. I mean, Edinburgh tonight's going to be good, but I think Leeds will be a lot more exciting.
That'll be fun. I was going to say, Electric Circus is like quite a usual place for you. Whenever we come here, you guys have been playing.
Yeah,
so what's the best memory you've had here?
Electric Circus, we've had quite a few. Probably our sold out show we played back in October. That was really special. I mean, crowd participation, like normally Get When We Play is always pretty good, but normally here it was just like we went through the roof. Like everything went to plan, if not better.
I know you had those all like blue.
Yeah.
Those things. Yeah.
That was Darren's idea.
So cool.
That was such a good idea.
That was Darren's idea and it fucking worked.
Yeah, it was
It
so
really
good.
There was also like, stage invasions, like someone
I
jumped on it and like...
Yeah, I remember that, and that's one of our fans contacted us quite a lot. She's nuts, but she came on stage. I think it was the sort of thing like she just did not want us to leave. But no, that's what I'm saying, like all these mental things happen, like everything went so well.
Yeah, and there was like someone on like someone's shoulders and like security I think were mental, but they were like, oh shit.
But that's a sign of a good show though.
Definitely.
I mean, no one died or got injured, so
it's all good, it's all good.
Best gig I've seen here. I saw Young Cato here. We played with them as well here, but when they came up again, we came to see them. They were really good.
That would have been amazing.
How was it like playing with them?
Oh, really good. They're good guys as well, and keep in touch with them. And then that was really good. That was back in, I think that was our first year, 2013. I think that was 2013 or 14. That was one of the two. So I remember we were in London at the time, and we just came back up as well. We played with them, which was really good. It was really another good show as well.
Now I know what she knows.
Getting a band in Edinburgh is good. I mean, because it's a lot more smaller than like other sort of cities, so Glasgow's massive. Anyone that plays music, you like say you want in a band, for you to form a band, it's quite easy to do it. If they're willing to do it, because it's like I said, it's small. But if you form a band in Edinburgh, it's quite easy to get noticed just because the Edinburgh music scene isn't as great. So if you form a band and you sort of do well, it's really easy to get noticed as a band. But the music scene in Edinburgh, that aside, it's slightly getting better as well. Like one of our pals, they're playing tonight in Brogston, and they're sold out short sleeve beats as well, and like, they'll get no doubt massive amount of press and follows from the gig here. But as a whole, like I said, the music scene is getting quite better, which is good. It's quite a lot. I've recommended to any other band as well that's looking to sort of starting out as new, getting their name out there. Because what it is, it's like they form like a band, they get you as a band and you play about 3-4 dates around Scotland. And this was our first time sort of going on tour as a band. I mean, we've done like the odd gig like here and there down south and stuff, but as a sort of dated on the weekend there, it was really good. It was our first time playing Dunfermline as well. We played PJ Mullins and we went to Aberdeen Lemon Tree, and that was great. It was like a good laugh as well. It was really fun.
I'm stealing your heart, but I'm a city.
Yeah, maybe the other boys might have their favourites, but with mine, I kind of like Blue and Juicy. Blue and Juicy is my favourite one. I mean, to play live, probably City Boys, but to listen to, probably Juicy and Blue. Just because when we play City Boys, like you guys have sort of yourself, it just turns so sort of atmospheric.
Yeah, definitely.
The crowd singing and that, and it's just great, really good. But probably play live City Boys, yeah.
Do you find it weird when the crowd are like singing? Are you kind of like taken back? Like,
yeah, big time, because
no.
like we're not like massive, you know what I mean? So the fact that like we're just 4 boys from Leith, you know what I mean? That's as basic as it sounds like. So the fact that we write these songs and we play them, then the fact like even the people enjoying them online, that's another big thing. The fact that coming and singing them is like massive. There's loads of them that are singing. It's quite special. probably my headline I put now Lodges and Chic.
Oh yeah.
I'll try and do it for the boys because we've all got sort of different musicians that we love in bands and artists. If Phil Collins made a comeback, and Darren would love that. So Phil Collins and Billy and Laurie, they love. Billy's like a massive chart geek. So someone like Justin Bieber, Little Mix, those would be the headlines. But I mean, just myself, it'll be like all 80s, 70s. I'd make like a sort of Motown tribute sort of festival.
That'd be amazing.
Amazing. We really
That
do,
would be-
really do this, but right.
Just hold on and don't let go, 'cause I'll never change.
Obviously, Tea in the Park would be the big one because we're obviously from Scotland.
Yeah.
So I mean that would be really special. But outwards that probably Coachella would be awesome.
I was about to say that was
Yeah.
amazing.
Going
yeah.
to America.
Just always looks amazing, and it's always like way more clean than Tea in the Park.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's
It's
so clean.
Tea in the Park. Tea in the Park. It's
Messy.
that's its niche.
Yeah.
So like mud, robot mud, sing songs. But literally, I think you could actually be happy without having a show at Coachella. It'd be actually good. Rather than Tea in the Park where you got mud and like Coachella
it's-
will be the team one.
I think Tea in the Park's kind of known just for the mud and like
Yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
uncleanliness.
Definitely.
The truth behind me, and then I get you all alone.
Songs, new music, and we're going to be releasing quite a few new tunes. Playing down south a bit more. I think, like I said, we're a bit more established in Edinburgh and that's now. So also playing less Edinburgh, playing more out of Edinburgh, so Glasgow, do Glasgow a bit more. We've started to break into that really well. In fact, it's our first gig we ever played was in Glasgow, which was last year, and that was at King Tut's. We've been invited there like 4 times now.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we're going to play a lot of gigs, possibly do a wee tour, and a couple of other surprises. But it should be good.
Always
It's gonna be a
keeping
lot
it.
better. Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes
It's usual thing.